It's Tough to Be a Bug has closed forever at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Apparently, Disney didn't listen to the show's finale song, where they say if all bugs were wiped off the face of the planet, there'd soon be no humans around here to man it. But I don't want to talk about whether or not Disney's trying to destroy humanity. I want to talk about It's Tough to Be a Bug and some of my favorite moments from the show. Because I love this show, and I want people to remember just how tough it is to be a bug. The first thing I want to talk about is, of course, Flik, the host of the show, or as some people call him, the ant that tells you to put on your bug eyes minutes after you already did. Not only does he have a cool name, Flik, but he's also a great host. I mean, it does seem like everything that can go wrong in this show does go wrong, but other than that, can't complain. He's great. And I can't talk about It's Tough to Be a Bug without talking about the Terminator. He's a lean, mean, defensive machine and showcases all of that in his act. And it's great, up until the point that he thinks we're intruders and sprays us with acid. That part's not great. Well, unless you're a fan of acid, aka water. If you are, then that part's great as well. And even better, he'll be back. But now I want to talk about one of the most intense moments of any Walt Disney World attraction, especially if you're a little kid. And that's when Hopper shows up. Hopper's mad at Flick because he became friends with us humans and he made us honorary bugs. Hopper doesn't like this because he thinks humans are their biggest enemies, because we like to exterminate them. But in humans' defense, we like bugs. We know how important they are to this planet. We just don't like to look at them, especially in our homes. But, anyways, Hopper doesn't care. He's mad at us, so he wants to exterminate us. And that's when we start getting swatted by a fly swatter. And when that doesn't work, he gets out the bug spray. And if you're in the middle-ish part of the theater, that bug spray is coming right at you, and you can't see anything, which makes the next couple minutes even more intense. Then Hopper gets his hornets to sting us in our backs. And I will just say, it doesn't matter how many times I did this show, it still freaked me out. Every time. I knew it was coming, I was prepared for it, and then when it happened, it still got me. And that is why I hate that part. And also love it. For the same exact reasons. And after you're all nice and freaked out from the hornet sting, that's when the Black Widow spiders come out. And they're big. Luckily, they can only scare you if you're afraid of spiders. Which I am. So that was not lucky for me. Then Hopper calls off the spiders. Thank you, Hopper, by the way. And he wants to exterminate us himself. Thankfully, a chameleon came out of nowhere and tries to eat Hopper. So he has to run away. And that's when we move on to the finale song and pretend like none of that Hopper stuff ever happened. And that song is very catchy. We're pollinators. We're pollinators. If you like, sorry, like I was saying, the song is catchy. You just don't want to hear it from a terrible singer. It's a great song, it's somewhat educational, and it's a great finale to a great show. And after the show, the beetles, maggots, and cockroaches leave the theater. And apparently they were under your seat the whole time. And now they gotta move under your seat to leave, which is a weird feeling. But that and the hornet sting is what makes this show very unique. And those are some of my favorite things from this great, iconic show. Even though it had a few bugs in it, it's tough to say goodbye to It's Tough to Be a Bug. But now I want to know what your favorite things are from It's Tough to Be a Bug. Because there's a lot of great things I didn't even mention, like Chili the tarantula, the stink bug, wallowing in shoulder high waist, the cute little moth. Remember that magnifying glasses are for looking at little things, not for burning little things. Lots of great things to talk about from this great show. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, hit that like button. And if you want to see more, subscribe. And if you thought watching this video was tough, you should try being a bug. It's a lot tougher.